So, I'm Savannah Reed, 29. And life's been a damn roller coaster lately. I'm a freelance fashion designer, hustling late nights in my little downtown studio. Red hair always a mess from stress. But I still rock a tight dress like it's nobody's business. A year ago, I dumped my ex, Tyler, after he turned into a clingy nightmare. But his older brother Mason stuck around in my orbit. Mason's 32, tall, rough around the edges, with this messy brown hair and a vibe that's always screamed trouble. Then there's Jade, his girlfriend, 27, blonde, all curves and attitude, strutting around in tank tops and shorts like she owns the world. We've been this weird trio ever since. Hanging out, sharing beers, pretending the past doesn't exist. Thing is, Mason lost his job a while back, some bar gig that went bust, and Jade's freelance influencer thing barely covers her coffee habit. Guess who's been picking up the slack? Me, dishing out cash for their rent, buying groceries when they're broke, even covering Mason's phone bill once 'cause he gave me those damn puppy eyes. I'm not loaded, but I've been killing it with clients. So I figure why not help? Still, it's been draining, and I'm dying for a break. That's when I start dreaming up this Rome trip, my big escape. I spend weeks planning it. A luxe hotel with a balcony view. A wine tour through Tuscany for kicks. A spa day to melt the stress away. I even invite Mason and Jade, thinking it'd be cool to patch things up. Make some memories. I'm picturing it, me in a flowy dress, sipping red wine under the Italian sun. Mason laughing over some dumb joke. Jade snapping pics for her gram. It's gonna be epic. A reset button for all of us. I'm footing the bill, every cent, 'cause they're still figuring shit out. And I'm too nice to say no. Weeks go by, emails piling up with confirmations. And I'm buzzing, counting down the days. Then it all goes to hell in one stupid second. It's a Tuesday, and I'm driving to meet a client across town. My sketch is bouncing on the passenger seat. I've got this killer black dress on, tight, low cut, makes me feel like a badass, and I'm rehearsing my pitch. Thinking about Rome, when bam, tires screech, metal crunches, and the world flips upside down. I don't remember much, just headlights blinding me, glass shattering, then nothing. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in a hospital bed. Every inch of me screaming like I've been tossed in a blender. The lights are harsh, machines beeping, and a nurse is fiddling with my IV, saying, "You're lucky, hun. Airbag saved you. But that truck nailed you good." My head's foggy, painkillers kicking in, but I can feel the bruises blooming under the gown, arms, ribs, legs, the works. The doc comes in, all serious, telling me I needed emergency surgery to fix some internal bleeding. But I'll pull through. "You're stuck here for a while," he says, and I just nod, too wiped to argue. My phone's somewhere in a bag, cracked but alive, and when I finally fish it out, I call Mason. "Hey," I croak, voice like sandpaper. "I crashed. Bad. Can you cancel Rome? I'm not going anywhere soon." He's quiet for a sec, then says, "Shit. Savannah, you okay?" I mumble something about surgery, expecting him to freak out, maybe rush over. But there's this pause, and I hear Jade in the background, giggling about something. "We'll figure it out," he says, all casual, and hangs up. My stomach twists, not just from the pain. Something's off, and I don't know it yet. But that call's about to flip my whole damn world. Rome's slipping away, and I'm stuck here, alone, with no clue what's coming next. So, I'm lying in this hospital bed, hooked up to a million tubes, feeling like I've been run over twice. My ribs ache, my head's pounding, and the painkillers are barely keeping me sane. It's the day after the crash, and I'm still reeling from that call to Mason. His, "We'll figure it out," bullshit echoing in my skull. I'm expecting him to text, maybe say he's cancelled Rome like I asked. But my phone's quiet, just sitting there on the tray table, mocking me. I'm in this scratchy gown, red hair a tangled mess, trying to piece together how my dream trip's gonna survive this mess. Then the door swings open, and there's Mason, tall, broad shoulders filling the frame, wearing this tight black tee that hugs every damn muscle. Jeans slung low like he's walking onto a bar stool instead of a hospital room. My heart does this stupid flip. 'Cause even banged up, I can't ignore how he looks, like the bad idea I almost jumped on a year ago when I was still with his brother. Savannah, he says, voice all low and rough. Stepping closer, and I swear the air gets thicker. You scared the hell out of me. Yeah, well, I'm still here, I mutter, shifting under the blanket, wincing as my side screams. He pulls up a chair, sitting way too close, his knee brushing the bed frame. Docs say you're tough as nails, he says, leaning in, and I catch a whiff of his cologne, woodsy, warm, messing with my head. Look, about Rome, I cut in. Voice shaky but firm. You canceled it, right? I can't go. Mason, not like this. He hesitates, rubbing the back of his neck. And that's when my gut twists. He's got bad news written all over him. Jade and I talked. He starts, eyes flicking away, then back to mine, all intense. We're still going. You're stuck here, and we need this. You know, been a rough year. My jaw drops, and it's like the room spins harder than the crash. You're kidding. I snap, voice cracking. I paid for it, every damn dime, and you're taking Jade on my trip? He leans closer, hand resting on the bed, inches from mine, and says, you've always been the strong one. Save, we'll make it up to you. His voice dips, all husky, and I flash back to those late nights a year ago, him flirting. Me laughing, almost crossing a line we never did. Before I can cuss him out, the door creaks again, and Jade struts in, tank top clinging to her curves. Shorts so short they're barely legal. Blonde hair swinging like she's on a runway. Hey, girl, she chirps, all bubbly, dropping her purse on the floor. You still look hot, even all bandaged up. She winks, perching on the edge of my bed, her thigh brushing my leg through the blanket. And I'm caught, pissed off but flustered. Heard you're out of commission, she adds, smirking. So we're taking Rome off your hands. You'd want us to have fun, right? I'm fuming, but Mason's staring at me, eyes dark and heavy, like he's daring me to fight back, or maybe something else. You don't get it, I say, voice trembling. This was mine. Jade tilts her head, all flirty. Oh, we get it. You're the queen bee. Save. But Mason's right. We need a break. She leans in, her perfume hitting me, sweet and sharp, and whispers, you'd steal the show anyway if you came. It's a jab, but the way she says it, all soft and teasing, screws with me. Mason's hand shifts, brushing mine, and he murmurs, still remember those nights. You know, when we almost. He trails off, smirking, and I'm burning up, anger. Yeah, but something hotter too. They stand, Jade blowing a kiss, Mason lingering a second too long. And then they're gone. I'm alone, heart racing, torn between wanting to scream and wanting something I shouldn't. They're taking my trip, and I'm stuck here, betrayed and buzzing with shit I can't even name. So, it's been a couple days since Mason and Jade dropped their Rome bombshell and waltzed out of my hospital room like they didn't just gut punch me. I'm still stuck in this sterile hellhole, hooked up to IVs. My body a mess of bruises and stitches. Red hair splayed out on the pillow like a crime scene. The painkillers are keeping the worst at bay. But my head's a freaking war zone, anger, hurt, and this dumb little spark I can't shake from Mason's low voice and Jade's flirty smirk. I'm staring at my phone, thumb hovering over the Rome trip folder, knowing they're probably packing right now. Laughing over my dream. I can't let it go down like this. They don't get to take my trip. Every dime I scraped together. Every late night sketching designs to pay for it, and act like I'm just their damn ATM. So, I start canceling shit. First, the hotel, that luxe suite with the balcony view, gone with a few taps. Then the wine tour through Tuscany. The spa day, the private guide, click, 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 all erased. My hands are shaking, half from the meds, half from the rush of screwing them over. The last thing's the return flights. My petty ass hesitates, picturing them stranded in Rome. Then I hit cancel anyway. Screw 'em. The second I'm done, my phone buzzes. Mason, WTF. Save? Hotel's gone. You serious? Then Jade. You're killing our vibe. Girl. Not cool. I don't reply. Just toss the phone on the tray table. Smirking even though my ribs ache like hell. They're pissed. And I'm petty enough to love it. But then the quiet creeps in. And my brain won't shut up. Mason's voice keeps replaying. Still remember those nights. And I'm back to a year ago. Before I dumped his brother. Late beers at his place. His arm brushing mine. Those dark eyes lingering too long. I'd shut it down then. But now? It's messing with me. Hard. I'm pissed. They betrayed me. Took my money. My plans. But part of me's still tangled up in how Mason looked at me. All close and dangerous. And Jade's teasing vibe. Like she knew something I didn't. It's messed up. I should hate them. Not feel this. Pull. My phone lights up again. Mason. You're still the hottest mess I know. Call me. I scoff. But my chest tightens. And I hate that I'm even tempted. Jade follows up. Miss you already. Babe. Rome's not the same. It's bullshit. But it stirs something. Anger. Yeah. But also this dumb heat I can't kill. Then the door swings open. And it's not the nurse. It's my crew from the studio. Tara from sewing's got a coffee in hand. Real stuff. Not hospital crap. And Jake from graphics is juggling a stack of fashion mags. Heard you took a hit. Tara says. Plopping down. Her grin wide. Figured you needed some love. Jake nods. Tossing me a magazine. You're still the badass who keeps us afloat. They're chatting. Filling the room with noise. And it's like a lifeline. Reminding me I've got people who don't just take and run. They stay an hour. Cracking jokes. Sneaking me sips of coffee. And it's the first time I don't feel like total garbage since the crash. Tara's telling me about a client who loved my last design. And Jake's plotting a welcome back party. It hits me. These are my real ones. Not Mason and Jade, who ditched me the second I couldn't play savior. But as they leave, my phone buzzes again. Mason's voice in a voicemail. Save. We're in Rome. Shit's a mess. You win. Okay? Talk soon. His tone's all rough. A little too warm. And I'm stuck again, furious. But wondering what talk soon even means. I'm alone now, staring at the ceiling, coffee cold in my hand. I've got my crew, my work, but Mason and Jade are still in my head, their betrayal. Yeah, but also that damn spark. Do I cut them out for good? Or am I dumb enough to let it linger? I don't know, and it's driving me nuts. So, it's been 3 weeks since I cancelled Rome and left Mason and Jade scrambling in Italy. I'm still in the hospital. But I'm tougher now, stitches healing. Bruises fading. Red hair finally tamed into a messy bun. My crew's been rotating through. Bringing coffee and gossip. Keeping me sane while I dodge the flood of texts and voicemails from those two. I've been ignoring them. Letting the silence do the talking. But deep down, I know this ain't over. And sure enough, the storm rolls in right when I'm not ready. I'm mid-laugh with Tara. Who's sneaking me a cookie? When the door bangs open like a damn tornado hit. Mason's there, pissed off and rumpled, hair a mess. Tight shirt stretched over his chest. Dragging a beat-up suitcase. Jade's right behind, blonde hair wild, tank top crooked, hauling her own bag like she's ready to fight. Savannah, what the hell? Mason growls, storming in, voice all gravel and heat. Tara freezes, cookie halfway to her mouth. But I just sit up straighter. Heart pounding. You're back, I say, cool as I can manage. Though my hands are shaking under the blanket. Yeah, we're back, Jade snaps, dropping her bag with a thud. Her shorts riding up as she crosses her arms. 3 weeks of hell, crappy hostels. No tours. Stuck eating street food 'cause you screwed us over. Mason steps closer. Too close. His breath hitting my face. And I catch that damn cologne again. Woodsy. Dangerous. You didn't have to nuke everything. Save. He says. Eyes locked on mine. Dark and intense. We could have worked it out. Worked it out? I almost laugh. But my throat's tight. 'Cause he's looming over me. And I'm flashing back to those flirty nights. Him leaning in. Me pulling away. The line we never crossed. You took my trip. I shoot back. Voice sharp. I paid for it. Planned it. And you ran off with Jade like I'm nothing. Jade steps up, smirking, her hand brushing Mason's arm. Oh, come on, Save. You're tougher than that. Thought you'd be cool with us having a little fun. She tilts her head, all flirty, and adds, you're still the queen, even in that gown. It's a jab, but the way her eyes linger screws with me, half jealous, half something else, and I hate how it stirs me up. Mason cuts in, leaning so close I can feel the heat off him. You're still pissed, huh? But you know what? His voice drops, all low and rough. You still do it for me, always have. Even back when you were with Tyler. My breath catches, Tyler. His brother, my ex. He's throwing that in my face. The almost thing between us. And it's fucked up, but my skin's buzzing. Get out. I snap, but it's weak, 'cause his hand's hovering near mine. And I'm caught, mad as hell but remembering too much. Jade's eyes narrow, catching it, and she pulls Mason back, nails digging into his arm. She's done with us, babe, she says, voice tight, but then she looks at me, smirking, though we all know he'd pick you in a heartbeat. Right? It's a dagger, jealousy. Yeah, but also this weird dare. Like she's testing me. The room's electric, tension thick enough to choke on. And I'm reeling, Mason's confession. Jade's jab, the past crashing into now. You don't get to play me. I say, voice steadying, both of you, out. They don't budge, till I hit the call button. Security, I bark into the speaker. Get these two outta here. Restricted list. Now, Mason's jaw tightens. Jade huffs. But the guards show up fast, big guys in blue. No nonsense. Let's go, one says. And Mason grabs his bag. Shooting me a look, anger. Yeah, but something hotter too. Jade flips her hair, muttering, your loss, and they're dragged out. Voices fading down the hall. I slump back, heart racing. Tara staring wide-eyed. Holy shit, Save, she whispers, and I just nod, 'cause I'm a mess, furious, shaken, and still feeling Mason's damn heat on my skin. So, it's been 4 months since that hospital showdown with Mason and Jade, and I'm finally out, back in my downtown apartment. No more IVs or shitty gowns. My body's healed up, stitches gone. Bruises just a memory, red hair flowing like I'm me again. I've been busting my ass with physical therapy, sketching designs from my couch, and leaning on my studio crew who've turned into my real family. Tara's been smuggling me coffee. Jake's dropping off takeout, and they're all hyping me up like I'm some badass survivor. I kinda am, and it feels good. The insurance from the crash came through. Happened on a work gig. So the payout's fat, more zeros than I'd dreamed. I'm staring at my laptop one night. Leftover pizza on the table. And I pull up travel sites. Rome pops up, that luxe hotel I'd booked before. The wine tour, the spa day. My finger hovers over, book now, and I think, screw it, this time. It's just me. No Mason, no Jade, no one riding my coattails. I click, booking a solo trip 4 months out. Grinning like an idiot. It's mine now, my reset. My rules. My phone's been a war zone since they left the hospital. Mason's texts started soft, Save. I fucked up. Let's talk, then got heavier. All low and flirty. Can't stop thinking about you. One drink. My treat. Jade's in on it too. Sending pics from some Rome dive bar, her in a tight top. Mason smirking beside her. Caption. Still room for you. Babe, it's a game. And I know it. Tugging at old strings. That spark from a year ago when Mason's eyes lingered too long. I delete him, but my thumb keeps hovering. 'Cause part of me's still tangled in that mess, his heat. Her vibe, the what ifs. Work's my savior. I'm back at the studio. No cane. Strutting in a killer dress, tight, black, all confidence. The team throws a party, cake, music, Tara yelling, our queen's back, over the noise. I'm laughing, cutting cake, feeling like I've clawed my way out of hell. The insurance check's in my bag. Rome's locked in, and I'm good, better than good. But then my phone buzzes mid-party. Mason. Heard you're killing it. Miss that fire. Save. Call me. I roll my eyes, but my chest tightens, 'cause his voice still echoes in my head. all rough and tempting. Jade's next. Another pic. Her leaning into Mason, lips close to his ear. We're stateside. Coffee? I shove the phone in my purse, ignoring the buzz. But it's there, the pull. The damn heat from that hospital room. I'm pissed they played me. Took my trip. But those flirty nights with Mason. Jade smirks. They're burned in. And I hate how they still get under my skin. I'm sipping wine with Tara later, spilling the latest. And she goes, they're bad news. Save. Cut 'em loose. She's right. But my head's spinning. Do I block them for good? Or am I dumb enough to see where this goes? It's late now. Party's over. And I'm home, staring out my window at the city lights. Rome's 4 months away. My solo shot at peace. No baggage. My phone's on the counter. Quiet for once. But I know they'll hit me up again. Mason with that low drawl. Jade with her sly games. I could let him back in. See if that spark's worth the chaos. Or I could ghost him. Keep building this life I've fought for. The insurance cash is in my account. My designs are flying. And my crew's got my back. Maybe that's enough. I grab my phone. Thumb over Mason's last text. Then Jade's pic. Delete. Block. Or reply. I don't know yet. Rome's waiting. And I'm standing here, free but tangled, wondering if I'll let them pull me back or if I'm done for real. It's wide open. And I'm just breathing, figuring out what the hell I want.